Welcome to Virtualize Everything, where we strive to inform and educate the viewer about technology and technology-related topics. Today's video presentation is going to be something that should have probably been mentioned in a few of my other videos. And one of our viewers brought it up in the comments section of one of our videos that it would have been a great tool to use. Today's video presentation is going to be about copying files to and from your server using a tool called SCP. SCP is a file copying tool that is part of SSH, and it works over the same protocols as SSH and is installed with SSH on your system. So most systems that have been configured and set up ready for SSH will have SCP installed. So as you can see here, I have 3 windows set up. One of them is so you can view my desktop as we move files to and from it. One of them is a server that I have already set up. This is a container on my Proxmox machine that is pretty much bone stock other than a few modifications. It's running Ubuntu 21.04. Last window you see here is a terminal window on my Mac. This will work identically on Linux as well as in Windows with the use of PuTTY. I have pre-configured some settings here in my virtual machine. Let's take a look at some of them as I explain what I have done. I have created, if we go here and we can run an ls, I have created a folder called video, and I have placed a PNG file just of our generic desktop for testing purposes. You can also see on my desktop I already have a file called copying files using SSH. This is just my notes for today's video presentation, but it is going to serve as the file that we are going to push to the server. Now, if I run a command called ls-l and we run this on home video, you can see that I have also set permissions for this folder to the user account test. This is the user account we're going to be using for SSH today, and that I have read, write, and execute permissions. Now you won't be most likely needing execute, but you will be needing read and write privileges to the folder that you're going to push or move the files to or from. This is something that you want to make sure that you have when you begin using SCP to move files to and from your server. The third thing is, most cases without added configuration, SSH will not work with your root user account. So I've set up another account called test, and my password today is going to be test. Set up a good secure password is always important. So let's get to moving some files around. The first thing I'm going to do is move a file from my desktop to the server. To do that, we're going to type SCP, then the file name we want to move. Now Mac has a nice little cheat for getting the file location and name easily into terminal. If we right click on our file and we go copy, we can then just paste that location into our terminal window. It'll stay highlighted and we can just press the over key to move on. Then we're going to type in test or our username, and the @ symbol. Now we need to know the IP address of the server. If you don't know your IP address of the server, we can run a command called IP address on our server, and it'll display the address of our server. Right here is mine that we're going to use. So we're going to enter 10, 10, 2, 31. Notice there is no spaces between the @ and the IP address. Now we need to place a colon and the path that we would like to move the file to with no spaces. So it's going to be -home -video. Press enter, enter our password, and we will see copying files using SSH and the progress meter. This is a small file. It happened quite quickly. Now, if we go back to our terminal window and we use ls, you can see that our copying files using SSH file has been moved to our server. Now, let's try downloading something to our desktop from our server. So, using the information that we've already gathered, like IP address and user account, we can type in SCP. Then this time, we're going to enter the username at the IP address of the server, our colon, and the address to the file we would like to move. I'm going to cheat, and I'm just going to copy and paste the name. We could always type it. Now we're going to enter the directory where we would like to move it again. Again, I'm just going to be lazy here, and I'm going to copy and paste the path to my desktop, and I can go ahead and press enter, type in my password, and we can see the VE matrix blue PNG file has been moved from the server to the desktop. As you can see, it really is quite easy to copy files to and from your host system or your server using SSH with the SCP command. If you found today's video useful, helpful, or you would just like to support Virtualize Everything in bringing educational content to beginning or intermediate users of virtualization products or general home lab setups, please like, share, and subscribe to this video or other videos from Virtualize Everything. As always, have a good night.